Hey, you guys. Oh, you guys, I'm excited. Welcome to Whispers and Ink, you guys. I'm Jennifer Merle Hampshire, and welcome to Wednesday night class. Okay, so, so much to share with you guys. So much to share with you guys. So, I have cards to share. Oh my gosh, you guys are not going to believe it, but I have catalogs finally because I forgot twice to order them, you guys. Life is crazy. Life is just crazy. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, say hello. If you're catching the replay, oh my gosh, make sure that you say hello and that let me know that you're doing hashtag replay. Because there is nothing wrong with the replay warriors. I love our replay warriors. Oh my goodness, you guys. So many things. Coffee cheers, everybody. Yeah, I still have. Oh, wrong way. I still have my Meowie Christmas stuff out, you guys. I gotta put the Santa things. It is time. I hate to admit, but it is time to put the Santa stuff away. The winter things are gonna stay out, but not today. mm. Okay, so things I want to share, and I have lots to share, lots to share with you guys. First, I want to share with you these cute little cards. We did a mystery card night on the 1st of July. Oh my goodness. No. 1st of January. And mystery card night was the 1st of January. And I love that we did our second annual pajama party on New Year's Day for Mystery Card Night. And if you did not join us, oh my gosh, you will have to join Mystery Card Night in February because we have so much fun, you guys. All right, but I want to show you. Oh my goodness, hang on one second. I've got a little bit too much information on that screen there. Don't need that. Okay. All right, so first I wanted to show you, hello everybody. First I wanted to show you our fun fold card because we always do fun folds first. And you guys, this one is so cool. So, if you could open it this way, and it's super cute. However, you're not getting, as you can see, you're not getting the full effect. You're not getting the full effect of the card, you guys, because look. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty this is. Hey, Vicky. Look how gorgeous that is. Loving this accordion fan fold. So fun. Fits in a regular envelope. But oh my gosh, you guys, tell me how gorgeous you think that is. Isn't that pretty? We made this together over on Mystery Card Night. So if you want to get information about this fold, then head on over there. Ooh, I just remembered. Oh, and I have to add that to my list, you guys. I forgot to put scores on there yet. And I know I have drawings still to do. Add scores and cuts to January. Okay. Hey, Anna. Oh, Anna was there, and Vicky, poor Vicky. Vicky, I hope, honey, that you're feeling better. Poor Vicky has been very, very much under the weather. Anyways, this is the fun fold card that we made, but I also want to take a minute. Somebody heard me talking about my random acts of kindness on Mystery Card Night and sent me a private message. And you guys, it really did touch me when she said something to me because You never know. When you meet somebody, you never know what they're going through. Even if it's someone that you talk to every single day, you guys, or it's somebody that you bump into on occasion. You don't know everything that's going on in their life. So I want to take a minute and talk about random acts of kindness. Now, I told a story, and I'm going to tell it to you here. Told a story about my little three, I'm going to show you, my little 3x3 cards that I make. Now, we've made these 3x3 cards all the time, you guys. I make them very frequently, actually, on Saturday Coffee and Cards. But here's the thing. These little cards don't discount, do not, and I need to reiterate this, do not discount the power of that little 3x3 card that you make. Because it could make a huge difference for someone who's having a bad day. You never know. Like I said, even if you see them every day, you don't know everything that is going on in their lives. And that little 3x3, that smile, that saying hello to somebody could make someone's day. It is very, very important. So please know that I am here to say hello to you today. Okay, so our little 3x3s I showed you, these were the little 3x3s that we made just one more time going through. And we used new designer series paper. I even pulled out the bits and pieces container, you guys. So here is, and these were mostly scrap pieces that I had. And then scrap ribbon, scrap twine, all of these cute little 3x3s that I have that I can give to a bank teller, give to someone at the doctor's office, give to someone at the dentist's office, which would count as a doctor, I know. But somebody that you run into in a store, all of those things, all of those important things, you guys, because you just never know that smile that you share with them made their day just that much better. So, and that is exactly right. Anna said it's perfect to use scraps. You know what? Like I said, I pulled out the bits and pieces container. You guys, on Wednesday night, we don't typically do the bits and pieces container. However, Saturdays we do the bits and pieces, and I have all kinds of crazy things in there. Little pieces of ribbon. I have die cuts that I didn't use, and paper that I used parts of, and different things like that. You guys, those little 3x3s are perfect for all those little scraps. You just never know what you're going to come up with. And I love that idea. All right, so don't discount the power of that little 3x3 card. That's the moral of the whole entire story, you guys. Okay. However, tonight, and I'm super excited, you guys, but you're going to have to bear with me because we're going to have to go through some mechanics and things like that because this is my very first time making this and I have a really cool idea. So are you guys along for the ride? Hey, Heather. I hope that you guys are along for the ride today because it is all about it started with. And typically it started with $1 or it started with something that I picked up in a store. But this one, it started with your chipboard from your paper pumpkin. That's what it started with. Are you guys ready for this ride? I'm kind of excited. All right, so I was thinking, I'm going to put those things to the side. I was thinking the other day, now, if you guys have not followed 3D Thursday yet, I hope that you will go over there and check out 3D Thursday. I want to say, I don't want to get the name wrong. One of the designers over there, you guys, on 3D Thursday, did the cutest little mailbox. And I think it was Sherry, but I'm not positive. It was either Sherry or Twyla. I don't remember who did this week's, and actually I can find out super quick. Hang on one second. I also am on that design team for 3D Thursday, and I'm really excited, you guys, because when we do these fun little 3D things, and who was it? Oh, it was Sherry. I was correct. Okay. So Sherry did this super cute little Valentine's mailbox, and it got me thinking about it because here's the thing. Sherry found this cute little paper mache mailbox that was blank. And so Sherry decorated it. Super cute. But what if you can't find that mailbox? Then what do you do? That's what we're doing today, you guys. So what you're going to need, you're going to need some things. You're going to need 2 pieces of chipboard. Ooh, sorry, you guys. 2 pieces of chipboard. It was so cute, wasn't it, Anna? So cute. Oh my goodness. So you need 2 pieces of chipboard at, 8.5 by 4.5. 2 pieces. I have 2 pieces here. And then, you guys, look what I did. I cut up my Penguin Playmates backer. This is just one of those little white backers that you get on your 12 by 12 designer series paper. I have 2 or 1 12 by 12 that I cut in half at 6 inches. So they're 6 by 12. And this one I already scored because I was messing around trying to figure it out. So this one we need to score yet. And then you're going to need a bunch of scrap pieces. So I have scrap white, I have scrap red, I have real red, and I have scrap Highland Heather. Because we also are going to be using this new Sweet Talk designer series paper, which I love. You guys, I've done a lot of fun stuff with just the designer series paper. Hey, Karen, welcome. I know Vicky says that she saves all her backers. I do too. Totally do. Because you never know. You never know what you're going to need those chipboard pieces or those backers for. Because y'all know I come up with some crazy shenanigans. So, plus I use those white backers, you guys, when I'm doing my samplers. So if you're one that you love doing samplers, those white backers from just like this one, the white backers, this is what I'm talking about. It's not cardstock. It's not designer series paper, and it's definitely not the chipboard. However, it is a pretty sturdy piece of paper, for lack of a better word. All right, so like I said, 2 of these at 4.5 by 8.5, and then you need 2 of these that measure 6 by 12. Now I took one of those and I scored it with my paper trimmer. I scored it at 1/2 inch on both sides. And here's the reason why. I want to be able to sandwich this part between these 2 backers. And I want to do that for added stability, because what we're going to do is this is going to have a fold. Hang on one second. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So we're going to tuck those underneath. See how that is? You can see those little 1/2 inch tabs are underneath. But you guys, look at that. Is the perfect mailbox. Look at that. How cute is that, right? So what do you guys think so far? I think most of my backers too, Vicky. I love them. Love, love, love. So what do you think of this crazy idea? Crazy like a fox, that's what I'm saying. So that's where I'm going with this. You guys on board with that? And actually, this one's the outside piece, but to give you an idea. Cool idea, right, Karen? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We're going to, because I don't want to see the word parts, I'm going to take this piece, and actually, I want this one as my outside piece. So because I scored this at a 1/2 inch, I'm actually going to go in just that 1/16 of an inch. So I'm not going to do the 1/2 inch. I'm going to go down one and do a 1/16 of an inch. No, actually, wrong way. Going the other way. Oh my gosh, you guys almost messed it up. So we're going to, this one, which is my outside, okay, that's my outside piece. This one, we're going to go inside that 1/16 of an inch. We're going to make it, this one's going to be a little bit smaller. So 1/2 inch, go in a 1/16 of an inch, and we're going to score. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Same. So what should happen, and oh my gosh, don't use your cutting blade. And what I love is you go through that a couple of times. You look at that nice score that we get, you guys, so that we can build up this the way that we were talking about. So what I'm going to do first, and tear and tape, glue, however you want to do it, I'm going to use both tear and tape, which I have to grab. I'm going to grab my tear and tape, and I'm going to grab my glue because I ran out of glue, you guys. My last glue in the house. But here's the tear and tape. So I'm going to use the tear and tape and the glue. So that kind of like doing both hot glue and like wood glue. So I'm going to put some little pieces of tear and tape, just like this, on both of our little folds, both sides. Oh my gosh, you guys. Fingers crossed. I have never made anything like this before, you guys, so we're in this together, right? Now, I did not account for a backing to the mailbox, but you could do that, and we'll talk about that later. The other thing that I want to talk about is the flag for the mailbox. I definitely want to do this, so I'm going to take this and my paper snips. This is our inside piece, because what I want to do, you guys, is I want to make it tall enough that it's going to go off just above the mailbox. Yeah, high science here, you guys. No exact measurements, because we're kind of just going with the flow. All right. Oh, shoot, I just lost my spot. I think we're just going to go 6 inches. Oh, yep, that's where my cut was, or my fold was. So this one's going to be, and this was a scrap piece. And this is going to be 6 inches. Now, but you're wondering how wide it is. It's a 1/2 inch. Because what I want to do is this is going to be our cover. And I want to put a slit in here so that I can put this down in the box. Down in between this piece and this piece. I know it sounds confusing, but I promise it's not. All right, let's get this on. All right, you guys good? I know this sounds crazy, right? Does this sound crazy? I bet it does. Because, I'm thinking this through while talking with you. And that to me, it makes me super excited. So I'm going to start talking really fast. So hold on. All right. So we're going to pull these off. And just like this. And then I'm going to do both sides to kind of save myself some time. Because it's going to be like high speed, action packed when we get to the gluing stages, you guys. This could totally be a Valentine's decoration. You could even decorate this, you guys. This could be a fun little Halloween decoration. This could be, oh my gosh, the ideas would be endless of what you could use this for. And I think sandwiches, that, see, I want this, I want just the brown parts. So I'm thinking that we're going to put this on here. All right, move that piece out of my way. And we're going to line this up here like this. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue, maybe, a little bit of glue on here. Along with our tape. Okay. And then I want to butt that up because that tear and tape is not forgiving, you guys. That tear and tape is not forgiving. However, with that glue on there, oh my gosh, this is getting exciting. This is getting exciting. Okay, we're going to put glue here and along this edge here and there. I'm going to have sticky fingers by the time we're done. Okay, we'll fold this over. And you do not want to do any curling of this or anything, you guys, because it will naturally bow the way we want it to go. So, and the cool part is with using that tear and tape on there, you guys, I don't need anything to hold this on. And look where we're at already. We've got a little mailbox. I definitely think that we're going to have to do something for this back part, but we'll get into that later. All right, now this is going to go over this for stability. Oh, hey, Carol. Oh, Carol, we're making a mailbox. This is going to be add some stability. So I want to put some glue on here, but we're going to do the same that we just did with the other piece. And let me find the end. You know, my friend Rocky has the best idea. She puts a little those little plastic tabs from your bread. She puts those on here. Super smart idea. And then I just thought of that while I was trying to figure out where my end was. There's that. And then And do these little pieces. Oh my gosh, you guys. Could you imagine if this works out, how cool this is going to be? When this works out. I'm going to go with that because so far it's coming together. All right. There's our little pieces of tape all on there. Yay. All right, we're going to take this off. And I think what we're going to do here, what I'm thinking is I'm going to put one side on. We're going to build our sandwich underneath for our bottom, and then we're going to put the glue on. That's how I think we're going to do it. We're going to do side by side. All right. So we're going to do glue, just like we did the last time. And I'm going to do just a little bit on there. And because this is going underneath, so we can go ahead and put this piece like this. And get that lined up where we want it. Just like that. Just like this. Now, here's the tricky part. We're going to put this on here. And we're going to glue it on. And then we're going to take this. We're going to put glue on here. And then this is going to fold over. Oh, and look at that. It worked out perfectly. Oh, yay. All right. And then that's going to go over and meet our chipboard, our other piece of chipboard, like that. Perfect. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to, first off, I'm going to put glue on here. You could use hot glue. You could use all different kinds of glue, you guys. There is a bazillion glues that you could use. Use whichever you like. We're going to line up our front here. That's the one thing I love about working with the multi-glue, because it gives us a minute to mess with. And then I really want to hit these edges here. Just like that. And then I'm going to flip this around because that's going to get tacky, which is good. Going to give me a minute to pull these pieces off. Like that. And put our glue on that. And then we're going to slip this over just like this. Make sure that it lines up the way that it's supposed to, and that it goes all the way over underneath. Come on. All the way over. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So, here is the framework for our mailbox. So, knowing that we're going to need a back for our mailbox, do you guys agree? Do we need a back for the mailbox? Yes, no, maybe? What do you guys think? we need a back piece, a background for our mailbox? Vicky says yes. All right. I think so too. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is going to go long so that it tucks underneath. And then it's just, oh, Anna agrees too. Okay, it's just, I'm going to hold this here by holding the top. And I'm going to use a pencil. There's our back. Now, hey, Randy. All right, so we're going to do this here. And then I want to add, who knew we were going to need math for crafting? Oh my goodness. 1/2 inch, just like I did the other one. Just like that. So that we're going to add that to our bottom part. Close anyways. And actually, I'm going to keep it on that slope. That angle. Just like that. Now, not super exciting to watch me fussy cut, but I am going to grab the big scissors. And that's what we're going to use. Okay. And I'm going to cut on the lines. We're going to get rid of this big piece. Hang on one second. So again, this is just another one of those designer series paper backers. That's what this is. Because, you know, I have a bazillion. Truly a bazillion. All right, so we're going to trim this. And then I want to cut right on the line. We might need the hot glue gun for this part. And note, I don't want any of that. And I think that the corner I picked, I should be safe. Keeping it as close to that line, not as possible. Okay, how do we do? A little choppy. Okay, there we go. Now, bring him back in. Look at that. I got rid of most of it. Just that little itty bitty bit. And I'm okay with that. We're going to bring back in our trimmer because I want to do that scoring. To do our fold over underneath. Let's see how I did for my measurements. Oh, check that out. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. So, I would be okay with that. What do you guys think? It's pretty close. Close enough? I think so. All right. Now, I don't want to see this chipboard, right, you guys? So, I'm thinking red paper. I'm going to have to go grab a sheet because I don't have a big enough piece in there. All right. Since we know what the size is, because we know it's 4.5 by 8.5, we're going to take our real red cardstock and we're going to cut that at 4.5 by 8.5. And then this can cover the inside panel. And this part will be white, which I'm okay with because we're going to put the designer series paper on this. So what do you guys think about that? I think that's a good fit. Now to do this, you could stamp on this edge if you wanted to with a message. I'm not going to because I have another plan. Just using my glue, my multi-glue. We're going to take this and we're going to put this inside. I did not want it too tight, you guys. I want it to cover, and I wanted it to go all the way to the front and all the way to the back. But there we go. So that leaves that part covered. Now, what about this part? I want to do the same thing. Obviously, we have to put that back flap on first, but I'm going to cut it, and we're going to put that back flap on just like we did the other one. Okay, just like we did these flaps, we're going to do this for our back. So we need our tear and tape. All right, so what do you guys think? Anna, cool. Vicky, what do you think so far? Karen, I know Karen's still here. Okay, and here's the cool part, you guys. I'm going to leave this white because all that there is that little line that you're going to see on the inside. I'm good with that. I hope you guys are. It works for me. Take these off. Karen's going to be sad that she missed this, and so is Erica. Oh, thank you. Looks good? All right. Oh my gosh, Karen, how about just a fun little decoration? See, and here's the cool part, you guys. You can make this any size you want. My sizing is for where I'm going to put it or what I'm going to do with it. You could make this even smaller if you wanted to. That to me is the cool part. Oh yeah, there's a good idea. Anna says put a gift in it. There you go. That would be fun. Okay, so let me see. How are we going to attach this? What if, you guys, we use tape to hold this over and then cover this part? I think that sounds like a plan. What do you guys think? Because that way then we can use the tape to hold this backer up straight, and then there we go. See? You guys, this is how crafting is supposed to be. You guys, we're supposed to help give each other ideas, and that's what I love about crafting together. So, but what do you guys think about the tape? And I have just plain Scotch tape because we can cover this. This is pretty easy. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. If we put a backer on here, I can just glue a piece of red cardstock on here. And that's easy enough to draw, and it would fit exactly over this, and it'll go with the back side. So, because we're going to put this red backer on here to cover a little bit of our mechanics, okay? And if we put a piece of red cardstock up here, that way then I can use the Scotch tape to hold this part into place. I think so too. Okay, I need another piece of red. I have red over here because we got to do the drawing first. we've got to draw our back first. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm getting so excited. Okay. So I want my back to just cover this. Easy peasy. So all I'm going to do is trace it. Kind of like what we did for that piece. All right. So there's that. Again, we're going to cut it. And I'm going to try to be a better cutter this time. I'm getting so excited, you guys. So excited. Okay. Like that. All right, so there's that piece. We're going to take some Scotch tape. Easy peasy, right? Going to put a piece there and a piece there and one at the top. Now I'm going to put my hand in the inside so that we can get this tape to stick exactly where we want it. Just like that. And then just like that. And then up here too. Oh my gosh, you guys. So excited. Okay, so we're sealed. And we're pretty dang close on the inside. There's a little bit of a gap over here. I'm not going to worry about it. Now, the part that I drew on is going to be the part that I'm going to put on here. Yeah, I definitely could have been a better cutter, but that's all right. Right? We're not perfect. I'm okay with that. There we go. Could have put tear and tape on there, but I don't think we're going to need it because I want to be able to wiggle this to where I want it, like that. And then I'm going to flip that over, just enough pressure to get that glue to stick. Okay, then we're going to take this, which is our bottom, and we're going to glue that on the bottom. Just like this. Kind of in the middle. I want it all the way on the back, like that. Just to kind of make it look a little bit better. Doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. And that's the thing. You guys, these are handmade. Oh, I shouldn't have put that backer on yet. Shoot. Not yet, not yet. Let's see, can I get it up? I don't want that backer on yet, you guys, because I want to put the designer series paper tucked in there. Hang on one sec. Let's see if I can get this off. Woo! Phew! Okay. I want to put the designer series paper on here first. So, we're going to put that up that way. Oh my goodness, that could have been scary. All right. We have hearts, but that's kind of directional. So make sure when you're looking at stuff, you guys, that, because I don't want my hearts upside down on one side and the right side, right way up on the other side. This one could be cute though, because this has hearts on all directions. So here's one possibility. Here's another possibility. Let's see. We also have that. That's non-directional too. Let's see. What else do we have in here, you guys? Nope. We have stripes. Those are directional. That one, I already have that. we have kind of like some speckles, like that. Oh, that would be okay too. Let's see, and then we have the purple, but that's directional. What's on the other side? Then we have that. That could be good too. Okay, so here's our options. Okay. Oops. So we've got the candy and the suckers. We have the candy and the hearts. The purple hearts. The conversation hearts. It's on the other side. Conversation hearts. So I think we're going to go 1, 2. I got to move this piece because it's sticky. 3 stripes, which will be 4 speckles. Kind of boring, but still good. And then, okay, so 1. Let's see if I can get them all in the shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I got to be honest with you guys. The speckles don't do much for me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, so we have 1 vote for 1 and 1 vote for 6. Conversation hearts. Oh my gosh, there are no duplicates, you guys. All right, there's a couple of people that can still. All right, so. Oh, Karen says the conversation hearts. So I have 2 votes for the conversation hearts. I think that's going to be our winner, you guys. I was going to go with that or that, and we can still use that. Okay, conversation hearts it is. I like it. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is going to be fun. All right, so there's that. Hey, Mooch. Then we know that our piece was 6 inches, right? Remember, this was 6 inches. So I'm going to go a hair over 6 inches. I have to pull my arm out. Good votes, you guys. Hair over 6 inches. And I'm going to cut. Now, I know also that I think I'm not going to do any scoring on this. Because what I want to do is I want to wrap this and then score it. So we're going to put the glue on. We're going to put the glue on and then we're going to shimmy it around so that it fits. Thumbs up. Oh, it's getting exciting. And you're going to make sure that you have glue on the edges. Just like that. All right, bringing this back in. Going to lift this up. And my guess of what's in the middle. I'm doing it tight. And oh my gosh, the bottom is sticky. Okay. I know some, aha, that's what I need right here. Clips. I need me some clips. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I have enough. Oh, shoot. Put a clip there. That'll work. Oh my gosh, you guys, we picked something that didn't have any red on it at all. That's funny. All right, so there is our tabs. You guys see our purple tabs? Now I want to shape these. Shape those. Oh, you guys, I forgot. Oh, dang it. I got so excited, you guys. I forgot to do the flag part. Doggone it. And we can't take this off now. There's no way. All right, I'll figure out a different way to put a little flag on it. Mailbox flag is what I'm talking about. All right. Got a little crazy on the one end with the glue. So we're going to spread it out a little bit. There we go. Using a scrap piece from my trash. Just like that. Okay. There we go. I'm going to trim that just a little bit. It wasn't perfect, but that's okay. Now, all right, so here is our mailbox top. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. We've got our red inside, but let's do our back now. Now we're safe to do the back. Oh yeah, Anna, that's a good idea. I like that idea. We're going to have to re-glue this. Make sure that we got glue in the important parts, like the corners. And then we're going to bring this on like this. Just like that. That will also help to keep our designer series paper on. There we go. All right. All right, so there's our bottom. Looking cleaner. There's our inside. Now all we have left, you guys, is to decorate. And I'm thinking this is going to get wrapped in red to go with our bottom. And I'm thinking that we're just going to take that part, because wasn't that 6 inches, you guys? Yep, 6 inches. We're going to go a little bit longer than 6 inches. And when I say a little bit, you guys, I'm doing like a 1/16 of an inch. That's it. And then that is a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to score that like that to give us a place to start our gluing. Stick that in there. Cover that. And then that's going to be a little too long. So I want to do this from this score line all the way over is going to be 3/4 of an inch. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this like that, and we're going to fold it over. Put this on here, like that. Get that going on there. And then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to curve it around that chipboard piece. Probably should have done a little bit more than 3/4, but that's all right. Because what's going to happen is that top piece is going to cover it up. See? And you won't even be able to see it. Probably an inch would have been better. Or just a smidgen less than an inch. All right, so we're going to put glue on here. Don't go crazy because it'll ooze all over. Spread it. We'll put a little glue there so that we can fold that over. And you guys, our multi-glue, it takes a minute to dry, but not a crazy minute. Not like forever minutes. So, got that. And then I'm going to put a nice big thick strip. And then I'm going to put a thin strip of glue on that edge. Because I want this to stay covered now that we're not going to tuck it in. I hear you, Mooch. And then I'm going to take my clips. Do I have more? One more. I'll take these clips. They're going to hold it on. You guys don't have those little clothespins? Oh my gosh, you guys, I have them at my workstation. I use them all the time. All the time. I have a whole bunch. There. Okay? That'll dry. Now let's talk about the rest of the decorations. So, besides the flag, you guys, and I definitely want to have a flag on there, and I'm thinking, how fitting would it be? But I don't know about sizing, so we're going to have to check the size, but we're going to use the rectangular postage punch, I think, because let's check sizing for that. Where is it? Not in that drawer. Oh, here it is. Let's see what this looks like size-wise. And I'm just trying to get an idea of size. See, if we use that, that's not going to be big enough. I think we need one just, oops, sorry, you guys. I punched one out, but I don't think that's going to be big enough. I think size-wise, I don't think that that's going to work. But I did, yes, I agree. We will get to that. Changing the color. I agree, Anna, I totally agree. I think that we're going to end up using, how about if we use the Stitch So Sweetly dies? And we're going to take this and see. I actually think that this one is probably going to be our, oh, look at that. How perfect is that? I think we need this. And I'm thinking we're going to go with the Highland Heather. Because I have Highland Heather scrap over here. But what do you guys think? Highland Heather. Big enough? No. We could go also, we could go with Granny Apple. That might be kind of cute with the red. But I'm thinking the purple. But what do you guys think? We have our red here. Our red flag holder, and we put the purple on there. But what do you guys think? You guys tell me. I agree, Karen. Purple's my favorite too. Anybody disagreeing with the purple? For shame if you do, but I'm just saying. Oh, Anna says Highland Heather too. Okay. Quarters. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. All right, purple it is. Purple it is. Okay. So we're going to cut out 2 of these. And I'm bringing in the mini. Even though you guys can't see it, it's here. I promise. Yes, I already know what Heather thinks. Yes, Heather's on board with us, Karen. Heather is a purple girl too. Yes, most definitely. All right. There's one. And I can say, you guys, I'm almost positive that Sherry used these same dies for her flag on hers as well. Don't hold me 100%. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't tried to recreate it, but if my recollection of the photo are nod to Sherry. Okay. So there's that. So we have our two flag pieces. Move this out of the way. Just like that. All right. This should be dry enough. That one little spot right there. That still needs a little bit of attention, I think. All right, this is not quite dry yet. So, we got a couple little spots there. All right. But this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, because we can do this part, we can put the flag on here like this. And we're going to glue it on to the top, but I'm thinking that we're going to do dimensionals on the in-between so that it stays open like that, just a little bit. There we go. Now you can see it. So that's what I'm thinking for that. But I have a little fun idea. Let me see, here it is. I have the Love You More Than dies, and I'm thinking that we need to put Love You More, because we can chop this part off, Love You More on the mailbox. What do you guys think? That would be cool, right? And we could do it in the red. Okay, Randy, enjoy your dinner, honey. So that's what I'm thinking. But what do you guys think? Love You More is kind of perfect for this, I think. And I do think that red is the way to go. And somehow, I can't imagine how, but somehow I got glue all over my table, you guys. Big surprise. Okay. So what do you guys think about that? Cut out the love you more. Cute, right? Yes, I agree. Okay, so this die cut set, you guys, has cocktails, chocolate, cookies, coffee, and then it's got coordinating stamps that you can stamp these out. Super cute set. You know what? I don't remember, Anna, so we're gonna have an experiment. Let's check. I'm gonna move our little mailbox and move our lid. I do think so. So let's test it out. All right. I'm gonna cut this off. So many things. I think I'm also going to use my low-tack tape. I did put it over there. Over here. Hold that in place. I thought it cuts the words, but I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Words or letters? Oh, no, it cuts out the words. Yay! Okay. So, love you more. Oh, how perfect. Yay. Yay. See, you guys? All right. So, here, we'll pull out our pieces here for our letters. The ones we don't need. Actually, we probably should do two of these, right? One on each side of the mailbox flag. Love you more. And then we can do like this. Love you more. Like that. Should we do one for each side of the flag? Do one on this side and then the same on that side? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. But what do you guys think? Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Should we cut out another one for this side? That's going to be so cute. With all of our little conversation hearts. Love it. Oh, and you guys, while we're doing that, so should we or should we not do something? Karen says we should do something different on the other side. What do you guys say? I'm not disagreeing with you, Karen. I think that's a good idea. I'm fussy cutting hearts, you guys. I did not get the stamp set that goes to this, and I'm kind of sorry now that I didn't. So what do you guys think? I do like the idea of just one-sided. I'm okay with that. There we go. Okay. Heather is agreeing with you, Karen. Heather says that we should maybe just do a heart on the other side. I could go for that. Oh goodness. Apparently, you guys, when I had my eye surgery, my cutting skills went to the toilet. Oh my goodness. Like seriously. My fussy cutting is leaving very much to be desired here. How about we blame the scissors? Although I really can't because Joe just sharpened my scissors. Maybe because I'm so excited, maybe that we can go with that. So you are cute in two different colors. And if that heat doesn't turn off, you guys, I think I'm going to pass out. I'm going to take these. I'm fussy cutting these, you guys, because they were too cute not to use. And so, what do you guys think about putting, if we're going to do plain on one side, which I totally agree, should we do ribbon on the mailbox flag? Because you know how much I love my ribbon. We could have little hanging little ribbon strings off of the mailbox flag. I kind of think that would be cute. Yeah, exactly, Anna. It's a struggle right now. Holy cow. And I love to fussy cut, but my cutting skills, man, they went down to the toilet. Woo! Terrible. Terrible. Okay. Do. I think that's why our back flap was all jagged. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Heather. We of course we need to use ribbon. Yes. Okay, so there's our 5 little hearts. We're going to leave that. All right. I think that's going to require some hot glue, you guys. I think that's going to require some hot glue. For sure. All right. So, here's where we're at. I'm going to glue this on here so we can get an idea of where we need to go. Love it. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is perfect for Valentine's Day. This Love You More. Love it. I was trying to figure out what to use, and we were going to use just letters because I have those just individual letters. But I was trying to figure out something cuter to use. And then I remembered I had this. And I'm thinking that is perfect. Okay. Now, there's our back side. And I need some dimensionals. So I'm thinking that we're going to go right there. So we can do dimensionals on both sides. Just like that. And then I'm going to make sure to make that long enough to hold it on like this. Oops, this way. Like that. And that should be exactly what we need. Take these off now, because if they're not dry, then they're going to get the hot glue. Now, I'm going to put the little stick part of the flag underneath that little stitched part. And I'm holding it there for a minute. Oh, Randy, thank you for popping back. And is that... Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So we're going to take off our dimensional pieces here and throwing them in the trash, not in my coffee cup, because I've done that before. This is the tricky part, because I want this to line up. Just like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's our mailbox flag, just like that. And I do think a heart on the back would be super cute. I think we're definitely going to do that. So I need one more heart. I'm going to do the hug me heart. Rough cut first, of course. There we go. Although even what's supposed to be my good cut is rough cut. And I think that this hug me will be really cute on the other side. And we'll put it up on dimensionals. All right. And I'm going to use the minis for this one. There. And then one more. Oh, flip that over. Hey, Donna. Donna, we're making a mailbox. There we go. Now, I have red gorgeous grape, and I also have that organdy white. Should we use all three of these? Or should we just use one or two? What do you guys think? I'm thinking all of them, but I knew what you meant, Donna. Should we use all of them? Randy says grape and white. Karen says all of them. I'm thinking if we use all of them, because this one is a sheer ribbon, so it's kind of thin, and so is this one. So they kind of complement. You like all three, Karen? I do too. They're really pretty. And then that white one picks up the grape, which will be pretty. But then we'll just do a little bit of the red. I do really like, yep, Heather agrees. Okay, anybody else want to weigh in? So I know that this is the heavy one, so we'll just do a little bit of this one. Just a little. And actually it's going to go on that side. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to use, let's see, we're going to use that. Now, I know somebody's going to want to know. I'm using about 7.5 inches of ribbon. And I'm making them all the same length, just about. And then, because I know that I have lots of this white one, that's what we're going to use to tie it on. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take our 3 ribbons, 3. And we're going to put it right here. And then I'm going to bring in my reverse tweezers. You guys are going to love this. Reverse tweezers. And then get into the bottom. I'm going to tie this in a knot like that. And then, because I don't want these hanging up like this, when I tie my bow, I want to bring everything down here like that. See how it's tucked? All of that is tucked down so that when we tie the bow, maybe we tie the bow, that, there we go, that it's going to, and I'm going to make it go where I want it to go, you guys. So before I tighten my bow all the way, I want both of my tails to go down, because that way then when I tighten it, and this one's, why is this, there we go. There, so it's going to go like that. There we go. So there is our little ribbon hanging from our mailbox flag. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So, and that's going to go on there like that. Oh, yes, I am bullying that ribbon. Yes, I am, Donna. Telling it who's boss. Yes, indeed. Okay, so, you guys, I'm not going to be able to put this on because I want to put it on with hot glue. Definitely is going to need hot glue. Because I want it to stay, but it'll look like that at the top. Whoops, sorry you guys. And then we've got the Hug Me on that side. I think we need a couple more hearts there. I'm going to cut out a couple more. But then my thought is that we're going to put our little conversation hearts on there as well. On our opening of our mailbox. What do you think? Oh, hey, Kim. Oh my gosh, Kim. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this was all a crazy idea I had. You guys, I lost one of my conversation hearts in the glue on the inside. There it is. There we go. All right, so What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Do you think so, Heather? I don't know about that. I do love ribbon though. Ribbon is your friend. Why don't you put one of those push pins in? Makes the flag go up. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Because there's chipboard in here. And I don't know that I'd be able to get a hole in it at this point. I like that idea of it being able to go up and down, but I was worried about um I was worried about durability. All right, and again, you guys, this is a 3D project. Do not be afraid to do a double and triple dimensionals. I don't have one of those, believe it or not. I have everything, but I don't have one of those. So hot glue is what it's going to be. My dry hands. You guys, I just saw that on video. Sorry, you guys. My hands are so dry, and I know I am not the same. Oh my goodness. Or I'm not alone in that. Oh, you guys. You guys, thank you so much for enjoying the ride with me, you guys. I know that sometimes our 3Ds go a little long, but so worth it. So worth it. All right. There we go. All right, I promise. Hang on, you guys. So, what else does it need? Does it need anything else, you guys? Because you know my hot glue gun's right here. Right here. And it does have glue in it. We'll plug it in. What else does it need? Oh my gosh, I am so excited, you guys. Besides little cards and candy for the inside, that is a given. So this is going to be here. Love you more. Just like this. And then here's the rest. We've got our red back, our red bottom, and then it's got lots of room for little treats inside. Treats or whatever you decide. Does it need anything else? Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it. I know I should, Donna, but I don't. Oh, I know. I know. I know what it needs. I know. Because, you know, I have all of these things out. I like that idea, Kim. Okay. All right, so I have my heart punch pack here. And we're going to do big hearts. Big ones. Big ones. For the back. Because, you know, it's got to have hearts on the back side. There we go. I'm running out of room. But that's okay. All right, so we're going to hot glue gun. Oh, starting to heat up, you guys. It's getting there. See, and that's what's fun about this, you guys. Earlier today, I was struggling, trying to figure out what we were going to do. It needs your name on it, Donna. Good luck with that. Oh, you guys. Look what I did. Dang it. heck did you guys let me do that? There we go. Now we're going to put that on here. Heather, I'm sure you're so upset that I did purple on the top. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this in the middle. Guys think I can get that in the middle? How about that? Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Here we go, you guys. I can smell the hot glue. Okay, make sure the ribbon's out of the way. Can hold that on there, let it dry. And then I'll go grab those, what do you think? Should we use rhinestones? Or does it need, I think rhinestones are the ticket, but what do you guys think? Gotta make sure. Oh, and look at that. Look at that! Love it! Oh my gosh, you guys. Sorry. Rhinestones, you guys? Oh, let's see. What do we got? All right, so we've got red rhinestones. We've got pearls. We've got regular rhinestones. Oh, you know I want to put those on there, but we're not going to do that. I promise. Sequins. What do you guys? Oh, we could do pink. Oh, you guys, we could do pink. Pull in some of the pink. What do you, rhinestones? Everybody says rhinestones. Okay. Are you sure? Now that I found those pink gems, those might be cute too. I don't know. What do you guys think? Rhinestones still? Okay, rhinestones it is. Oh my gosh, you guys. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Heart on the inside with our little conversation hearts. Oh, Randy says pink and yellow. I like that idea. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do rhinestones on this. And then I'm going to do pink and yellow on here because I think down here needs something too. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is awesome. Love it. Love it. I agree, Anna. I agree, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, so we'll go one there and one there. And I think we're going to pull a big one. We'll do a big one. There we go. All right, so there's the love you more. And then, oh my gosh, I love it. Then, I'm going to use these parts here. We'll put some of these pink. and yellow. Just like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. Okay. All right. So, you guys, I was poking myself, Wink Estella on some of those hearts. Now, that's an idea. Kim, why didn't you think of that? Kim is our resident Wink Estella. Hey, Susan. Or did I miss it? All right. Do some Wink Estella on here. Two on that. Oh, and then we'll do this one back here. The hug me back here. We'll do that one. Oreo was distracting you. Really? That's what you're gonna say? Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's our conversation hearts with our little rhinestones on there, you guys. There is our flag that says love you more. Oh my gosh. With our ribbons and our heart on the inside. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this. Oh, Susan, you're going to love this. I had no idea what we were doing today. All right, guys. So here is the back side. And our conversation hearts. We did clean up the bottom. There's our inside of our mailbox. Now, we could, and I did bring the border dies, but I'm sure you guys are sick of me by now. We could put border dies all the way around to hide that chipboard there. But seriously, how stinking cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. Oh, I love it too, Kim. Thank you. So, what do you guys think? Good? Super cute? Loving it? Border dice. Yes, Randy. These are the border dice. And I was actually thinking of using the clouds and making a little border all the way around. Kind of hide some of the stuff we don't want to see. I'm here. It's all good. So that's what I was thinking, but I think this is super cute just the way that it is. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So there we go. That is our It Started. You think it's perfect, Kim, just the way that it is? Thank you, ma'am. All right, you guys. Not too shabby for not knowing what we were going to do today, right? And for not knowing if it was going to work. All right, you guys. I think it turned out really, really awesome. So if you're catching the replay, then please be sure to say hello. And if you love this project as much as we do, then make sure to share it with others so that they see it too. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, perfect the way it is. Oh, Sharon, I love these dies. They are fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, you guys. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed today's It Started With. And we started with a bunch of nothing, didn't we, guys? Holy cow. Okay, so I look forward to, oh my gosh, you guys, tomorrow's Paper Pumpkin Day. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber or you want to check out Paper Pumpkin, then head on over to the Pumpkin Whispers page because we'll be live again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Have a great night getting crafty, you guys.